Tomorrow marks 1 month until former President Donald Trump is sentenced in his hush money case in New York. Last month, he was found guilty on all 34 felony counts. And as part of the process, today the former president had a virtual meeting with his probation officer. Joining me now to discuss is Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. And Khalif, a probation meeting for cases like this for convicted criminals is normal, but a virtual meeting, not in a courtroom, is he getting special preferential treatment?
You're all over it. I mean, multiple hits there. First of all, is this normal, 100% normal? A person's convicted after conviction. If the likely penalty is probation, they will meet with a probation officer. Even if it's not, even if they're going to go to prison, this step is something that's normally will happen. What's not normal is the Zoom or virtual process. Their office stated that it would not be through Zoom, that it would be through some type of secure process, but it would be virtual. Their office also stated that his attorney would have an opportunity to be present. I'm not sure why, because typically these type of meetings, an attorney would not be present because he's already convicted. But I wouldn't say preferential treatment. I just think that the logistical concerns with trying to get the former president of the United States in a building in New York in the middle of the day to go sit down in a probably small office or cubicle to meet with a state employee would be problematic, an extremely logistical nightmare. And so I think that's what happened. Not some special preferential treatment,
which
I
guess
is a good
talking point.
Right. I think the Democrats are latching on to this and saying, look, this is another example of how he's getting some special treatment. And while I do think it's different treatment, I don't think it's special treatment. I just think because of who he is, you got to find a way to maneuver this process. And these hearings are important. So you want to make sure this happens. Anytime a judge has to sentence a person, they want to get all of the information that you can get about him, background, history, medical history, all those things will take into account before I decide what sentence I will impose on an individual. And so if I don't know all these things, then now I'm kind of just shooting in the dark. Yeah, I know what he was convicted of, but I don't know all the other things that will help me paint a better picture of what the conviction should look like.
Speaking of the sentence, that the Trump's legal team has to submit their sentencing recommendations by this Thursday. And what do you think that they'll do on this?
They'll obviously be asking for probation. I mean, while they await to appeal this process, in the interim, the sentencing will occur. And so they will be asking for probation. On the other side, there's the sentencing memorandum from the DA's office will be asking for jail time. And so you have where probation on the one end, 4 years per count on the other end. And so I think it'll be somewhere in the middle. I think the judge will give him a suspended sentence, say that I'm sentencing you to this amount of time, sentence suspended, meaning he won't have to go do any active time, and then give him probation. The good part about a suspended sentence is that once you're convicted, say if you go and do something else and you violate the conditions of your sentencing, now you can go to jail for that sentence. And so if he says, you know what, I'll sentence you for 2 years per conviction, and then I'll place you on probation for the rest of the time. If he goes and does something bad in between there, not these 3 other charges, but something else in between there, then that judge, Merchan, could ultimately say, I'll revoke that sentence and I'll send you to jail.
And Judge Merchan, that's from the legal perspective, but also because he could go harsher if, judging from all of the stuff that Trump has said about him.
What I can add is that for sure, one thing I'd overemphasize to Trump is to stop making comments. You have to show that you have remorse in between that time frame. And so if you don't show any remorse, Merchan could be within his range to sentence him to a lengthy sentence.
All right. Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes, thanks.